All my life I'd known I wanted to be an artist. I never had to make any kind of career decision. From the time I was a little girl, all I did was draw and paint, and I made things out of clay. And because I had these parents that were so encouraging, I was able, way back in the 50s, to go to college and study art. All my girlfriends had to be nurses or secretaries or something in a more productive field. They just didn't feel artists could make any money or survive. But I've been so fortunate. I almost feel guilty because I just spend every day, every waking moment thinking about art and being involved in it in some way. Teaching it is my biggest passion and doing it is my second passion. I'm basically a watercolorist, but I'm very enthused about mixed media. So I do like to combine it with collage. I like to combine it with things that create lines, such as we just did the Elegant Writer and so on. And I was a potter for over 32 years. That was my passion. But my world wasn't any bigger than my potter's wheel. As soon as I started doing watercolor, my world expanded to the entire world. I now teach, in Australia and England, New Zealand, South Africa. I'm everywhere. And it's because I paint. They like the way I paint, and so they invite me to come and teach, and I go, well, okay. I've taught many times here at Chief Joe's. It's one of the finest workshop settings in the United States. He's got a real Cadillac of art studios, great facilities. I just love Edwina, she's there for us. The lunches at noon are really fun. And I just think he's thought of every detail, the little gifts every day, and the beautiful staff that are there. Anytime you need help or need anything, they're right there to help you. And of course, what a great experience to go to a workshop, and if you need something, you can just walk in the other room and get it. That's the best part. Oh, you're not gonna believe this. I'm a real morning person. I get up at 5, and I sit in my kitchen and the sunrise comes up, and I work on my books. It's the only time I can be uninterrupted. And I have written 5 books on the media of watercolor. I've got another one that we're in the process of editing and laying out right now. And then around 7:30, I get my breakfast and get off to work, where I have 11 employees and a beautiful studio to work in. And I try to divide my day between, you can only paint about 4 hours a day. It's an exhausting experience, and you don't want to paint when you're tired. I paint because I want to paint. So I basically paint in the morning, and then my afternoons I do a lot more with the computer, keeping in touch with people, whatever, writing articles, doing business matters. So my day is pretty much diversified, but my favorite part is the 5 in the morning, sitting in my kitchen, drinking coffee and writing. We have a beautiful studio where 3 graphic designers, they're excellent, they're well trained, they can lay out books, they can do giclées, they can archive your artwork, put it on a CD. I also have a place where we frame pictures. So I have 3 employees who are working with the framing. Again, they're beautifully trained. And then of course, because I'm running a business open to the public, I have a lot of staff that are running the front. And we do internet business, not to the degree that Joe does, but I do so much internet business, I had to hire another full-time employee just to answer the phone and take in the emails and get everything shipped out. The other thing is I do international trips. I do about 5 a year, and that's one of the things I do in the afternoon. It takes time. You've got to prepare these people for travel, send them letters, you've got to make contracts with all the places you're going. So it's kind of fun. I paint about 4 hours, and then I do about 4 or 5 hours of other stuff. Every day of my life is a vacation because I am doing what I want to do. I'm old enough to be retired, but I'm never going to retire. This is what I want to do.